Oh, hey there, welcome back to my bathroom. I've spent a lot of time in this room in the year 2025, both making videos and also pooping. This video is a little bit of a recap, some reflection for me, what I'm doing creatively, what I'm doing with my life. Because outside of this, 2025 was a screaming disaster, but creatively, I did okay. I did okay. So over the course of 2025, I spent a lot of time in the darkroom doing weird experiments, and I gotta say, it was very fulfilling for me. I had a ton of fun making those videos, editing those videos. There's still more that I haven't edited, like the coffee video. That's gonna be early 2026, honestly, because that's just burning a hole in my hard drive. I need to get that one out there. But overall, I had a ton of fun, and it seemed like you guys really liked them too. They did pretty well, you know, especially the Jaeger bomb video. I don't know what I did right in that one, but I should do more Jaeger bombs, I guess, is the lesson to take from that video. But in terms of weird darkroom developing, I used hard Mountain Dew, I used the Rizzler berry, I used the Jaeger bomb, I used grog, and the coffee. So I did 5 of those over the course of the year. I really loved making all those videos, but I can't even begin to describe how absurdly fun the grog video was. You had to be there. I also did some weird stuff with Instax and Polaroid film. Those were kind of one-off little experiments. They were all fun, and it kind of gives me a little bit of direction. I feel like over the last couple of years, the channel has been, not to get all One Piece on you, but my crew, which consists of me, didn't have a navigator. So the good news is that I'm now also the navigator. I'm so alone. Hey, it's Lou from the future. I just wanted to clarify real quick here. Obviously, I get a ton of help from people like Wes and Corey and Kristen, so I didn't want to sound ungrateful. I'm super appreciative of them, but I was just kind of talking about the core of the channel. Planning, editing, stuff like that, that's all me. In all sincerity, it's really nice to know that people enjoy watching them because I really enjoy making them. So it's cool because on the flip side, I feel like the news videos did not really resonate with people, which is fine because honestly, I didn't have a blast making those anyway. I really do like talking about the news and all that, but I just don't know that it's this channel. And there's so many other people on YouTube who already do it, so it kind of feels like, I don't know, it kind of feels like I'm wasting what I'm actually good at. If you are interested in photo news, you definitely gotta check out my friend Metal Fingers, his channel rocks. I did a bunch of stuff with Lomography this year, not sponsored obviously. I tried out their daylight developing tank when that was still a prototype. I tried out their newer Petsville lens when that was a prototype. I tested out some film as well. I'll probably make a video about that eventually, but this year's been a little crazy in a lot of ways, so I'm behind on a bunch of stuff. So I had the Lomography prototype lens and the OM3 at the same time, and that was a really hectic like 2-week period because I was doing my best to try them out, to put them through their paces and actually make videos that bring value, because unlike a lot of fucking people on YouTube, I don't like just testing something for 5 minutes and acting like I know everything about it. I want to be as thorough as possible. So I really put myself through the ringer, and during that week I filmed 2 music videos on the OM3, which was a camera I wasn't super familiar with, and that Lomography prototype that didn't have an aperture control. So it was like a hot fucking mess. But I'm super proud of how those videos turned out. I think I did 5 music videos this year. And I know that's not a lot for some, you know, there are people who do this full-time who shoot way more than that, but I have a full-time job and the YouTube channels and doing music videos. So I was pretty happy that I was able to make 5, I think it's 5. If it's 4, I'll let you know in editing. Yeah, one of them came out in December of last year, so it's 4, my bad.
Oh God, how embarrassing.
And guess what? They're all linked in the description below. I got to work really closely with my friends in Conversing with Oceans, Alex, Danny, and Ragu. Fucking love you guys. And it was such a blast just hanging out in our neighborhood. We were chilling in the Bronx, just shooting in all these locations that mean a lot to us. I think what was really awesome about those shoots was the fact that we had really limited amount of times. First of all, I had to send those cameras back. I didn't keep... You gotta understand too, when I do these video reviews, I'm not keeping the equipment. If I disclose it, if I say they gave it to me, then I am keeping it. But 90% of the time, it's a trial and I send it back. Every time I've done shit with Lomography, I've sent it back to them. So that was one of the big issues with those music videos, was I had a limited time with the cameras. And the other side of it was their availability. When we filmed No Stone, I think we had like 3 hours or something like that. So it was very rapid production. I don't want to say it like this, but it was kind of like confirmation, like I know what I'm doing. I am confident in my abilities as a camera operator. I'm not always confident in my abilities as someone in terms of pre-production. I mean, this video is a great example because I have not planned it very well at all. But in terms of those music videos, I was the one at the helm. I was really steering the ship, and I made these really tight schedules. There was no bullshit. We just were filming straight through, and I'm really happy with how they came out. Are they perfect? No, but you know, I feel that way about everything I do. I'm never gonna be 100% satisfied with what I make, but I'm still proud of them, and especially given the time restraints and the rapid turnarounds, I think they came out well, and I'm super proud of them. Especially Tokyo. Alex really wanted to emphasize motion blur in that music video, which honestly wasn't something I had a lot of experience with in the world of video. Sure, I do it a ton in my photography, but doing that video really pushed me outside of my comfort zone in terms of planning, in terms of rapid turnaround, and most importantly, it was kind of like my 2-year shonen training arc. And if you get that joke, hell yeah, brother. Hey, this is a really good transition. I want to be really careful how I phrase this one, because I think it's very easy, and I think a lot of YouTube creators fall into this trap where they say the algorithm isn't showing my videos, the algorithm hates me, whatever the case may be. And I'm guilty of that too. I've probably said that on this channel. You also got to understand that when you upload, there's like over 300 videos on this channel. I don't fucking remember what I said in all of them. The more I do this, the older I get, the more I take responsibility for the videos that don't do well, if that makes sense. I used to be very quick to blame the algorithm and say they're not showing my videos, blah, blah, blah. But the longer I do this, the more I realize something on my end is not correct. Is it the video itself? I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully I know how to make a video by now. Is it the title and thumbnail? Probably. I don't put a lot of effort into that, if I'm being honest with you. All this to say the views matter to me, but they also aren't the only factor at play here. If I want to make a weird developer video, I'm gonna make the weird developer video. If I want to make a video where I'm doing photography and arc raiders...
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
Listen,
I'm trying to take your photo.
Yeah, we're street photographers over here, right?
You see this?
Look.
Come here. I see you over there.
Listen, this is what I do for a living, alright?
Yeah, pal.
No, that's not...
Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, pal, you messed up big time.
I died for my art. For better or for worse, I'm gonna do it. When I zoom out on this channel and put things in perspective, the videos that I've consistently been the most proud of and had the most fun making were the stupid photo challenges and the weird darkroom videos. Whether it was the toaster video, cooking breakfast on the lights, you know, all the way up to the Jaeger bomb video. I have always enjoyed doing the weird stuff. And this year it was kind of nice to see that you guys resonated with the stuff I really like doing. That made me feel really good. My upload consistency is awful. I've just come to accept it, and I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm gonna do better, because I'm not. You know, I have a full-time job. It's very difficult to balance everything. And I also need to have a life. You know, that is the reality too, is that there are times where I straight up don't want to do YouTube, and I'm not going to force myself. When I work crazy hours at my real job, I don't want to look at Premiere for another 14 hours. I need to chill. I want to keep doing this in a way that I like it. I'm prioritizing videos that get me hype. Algorithm be damned, I'm making what I want to make. And speaking of, just quickly talking about my gaming channel, which, you know, I imagine most of you don't care about, but I do. Yeah, Editing Lou's making the executive decision here and cutting this section, but the gaming channel still exists. Go check it out and watch poopers. And the Tears of the Kingdom randomizer, I haven't finished that one yet, but that is really pushing me to the brink of insanity. Okay.
Sir, a second Ganondorf has hit you.
In terms of other creative things, creative stuff that you don't necessarily see on this channel, I've spent a lot of time this year kind of getting back into guitar. Yeah, so I'm definitely a little rusty. Outside of YouTube, outside of my creative stuff, was a particularly challenging year in a lot of ways that I'm not going to get into. I'm not about to like dump my life onto you guys, but I found a lot of peace in guitar. There were a lot of moments where I really felt like shit this year, and going and playing guitar was like a place where I could just leave all that behind. And it felt really good. Another thing I got interested in this year was making bread. And coincidentally, when I edit the Caffeinol video, you will see in the background the first loaf of bread I ever made. It's kind of funny seeing it on the counter with like chemicals and stuff. my camera roll as of late is all fucking bread. It's all bread photos. And shout out to Nick Lopresti because he helped me out a ton on getting into this stuff. We have some weird message chains of like, what am I doing wrong with my bread, bro? Because I don't know how much he talked about it on his channel, but he's like the bread god. He's so good at this stuff. So I've asked him, I've bothered him, let me say that correctly, with so much sourdough stuff. So I'm so thankful for YouTube for even just connecting us in the first place. Nick is like a bread genius. And when it comes to YouTube, he is one of the most hard-working creators I know. Here's another unforgettable transition. It's been a wild year. It's been difficult, it's been fun, it's been very fulfilling, and I really appreciate you guys to the moon and back for watching my videos, for sharing them, for leaving a silly comment, for saying I'm stupid. I don't, you know, everything counts. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I might not be here every week, but when I am, I'm giving it my 110%. And hey, if you have a long form task coming up, like you're cleaning your room or you're doing a bunch of laundry or taking a really long shit, I'm not judging, check out this video here, which is every video I've uploaded this year, all in one really long package.
That's what she said.
Thank you so much for everything, guys. Happy New Year. Happy Lou Day. It's my birthday today. All right, bye-bye.
Like and subscribe. Sweet Lou Photography. Dumb man.
Cheers. Shout out to Portugal.